Penny Hardaway took aim at the media. Says his depleted Memphis team is playing hard despite the losses. This is following Memphis' third straight loss, which was a 70-62 home defeat to SMU on Thursday night. Coach Penny Hardaway was asked by one reporter if he had lost faith he could get the job done at Memphis and whether he was embarrassed by the team's performance. Here is Penny's response.
I think the one thing I can say to this media, because this media gets kind of up sometimes when it comes to me, we don't have our full roster. Y'all know we don't have our full roster. Stop asking me stupid questions about if I feel like I can do something. If I had my roster like they did, then I feel like I can do whatever I want to do. I'm coaching really hard. My boys are playing really hard. I'm not embarrassed about nothing. We have 4 freshmen starting. Y'all need to act like it. Act like we got 17 to 18 and 19-year-olds out here trying to learn how to play against 22, 23, and 24-year-old guys. Come on, man. Stop disrespecting me, bro. Like, don't do that. I work too hard. I work way too hard for that. Y'all write all these articles about me, and all I do is work. We got young kids on the floor. They got young kids on the floor.
Look, I'm all about Penny defending himself. He has every right to. That's something that we know, Key, as athletes, how hard it is every single day to grind it out. But the reality is, for a guy like Penny Hardaway, when your team missed the NCAA tournament last year and you won the NIT and you return 3 starters and you combine this crazy freshman class, guys like Imani Bates, Jalen Duren, guys who are at the top of the class, expectations are for you to be dominant, not to lose your last 8 of 12 games. So I like him defending himself, but the on-the-court performance speaks for itself to lean towards those type of questions being asked.
Yeah, it sounds like to me that Penny was sick and tired of the media attacking him, whether it's him reading it, somebody telling him, him seeing it, whatever the case may be. At some point, frustration sets in. He should defend himself if he feels a certain way. He's talking about his body of work, and I think he feels that way because he's tired of it. He's hurt by it. And he should be. But also, like you say, Jay, the W's will make a lot of that go away.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it.
And, Key, you know what else hurts on it? When you got a kid like Imani Bates on your team who was on the cover of all these magazines, people were talking about him being the next coming, right, of a great player, Kevin Durant, a LeBron James.
Not panning out.
And, if he were being drafted this year, man, you see him, in the late first round. They have him slated for next year because he can't come out until he's 19 due to draft rules in 2023, and they got him slated 21 to 28.
Well, one of the things as a coach,
he's going to be top 1. Now
one of the things as a coach you're evaluated on is drafting and development, right? The recruiting and development. And let me tell you something. I'm pro Penny. I want to root for him in this situation, and I do. But I got to say something. I think there is a way that he could have said that he could have gotten across the same message and put the focus more on his team and how hard they're working than defending his own work ethic. That should go without saying.
I say, I'm okay with him defending it. This is a new age. And I don't believe, just because things were this way back in the day where you have to always deflect and say, well, the kids are working hard. I don't have a problem with Penny defending himself.
They wasn't questioning the kids. They was questioning Penny and his commitment in what he's been doing for the team. So I don't have a problem with it. He's defending himself. He should, Max. If they asked him questions about the kids and he turned it into himself, I would have a problem with that.
I hear what you're saying. There's still, we could move along, but
I hear you.
If he would, it would have, to me, sent a stronger message if he was just I'm never satisfied. I work very hard. I'm never satisfied. So, yeah,
But then how that works.
I'm good. I'm good with.
Then the headlines, though, the next day, is Penny Hardaway was being passive-aggressive.
Right, that's true. It's sticky. It's tricky, yep.
All right, Max, move along. You lost that one.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.